Hello and welcome to this one video. We are going to talk about an interesting topic, 5 constraints that will stop you from your success. Productivity strategies for introvert entrepreneurs. Today is 16th of June 2022. I've got a beautiful plant over here because this plant for me, I think it's for the sunlight, for a special call. I kind of brought this over here so that it looks beautiful because it is beautiful, and enjoy the view. Thank you so much for joining in. We are going to talk about 5 constraints. Now, I have been training a lot of members in the table calls that I do with the members, where I'm working on them on one-on-one on a close proximity in a way so that I can understand a lot of things. And there were 5 things that has always been my personal as well as their obstacles. Okay, if not this, that is going to be an obstacle. If not that, that is going to be an obstacle. So we are going to talk about 5 obstacles, in other words, like constraints, 5 obstacles that we can come across over time, and how can we counter them. We are not talking about how can we counter them. We're just talking about, okay, these are things and we are there to help and support each other. Point number 1, one of the biggest obstacle that is going to come you is going to be time obstacle. If you are having a job, you're not going to have much time on your business front. If you have left the job, you are going to get slightly procrastinated and you're going to have less time over here. If you're struggling with your sleep, less time over here. There are if you've got kids, less time over here. If they're studying, you've got less time over here. This is something very common that I've kind of noted on even in myself and even with the members, is time is one of the biggest obstacle when it comes to doing anything. No, I have seen a lot of people who have kind of quit the job and wanted to start the business. They were more productive in that world. The moment they kind of quit the job and are here to do something, what happened was, since they have got like the whole day for themselves, they generally kind of get lazy and procrastinate. Take me personally, for me example, I had no job. I had no business prior to this, and I had all the time in the world, and still it took me years to just launch what I was doing. Why? Because time is one of the biggest things that will work for you or against you. It's based on how you train yourself to train time. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is going to be always finances and money. Money constraint. Plain straightforward. It's like there are going to be challenges when it comes to money in the beginning. Is making money is easy? Yes, it's going to be easy, but then starting to make money, that is going to be difficult. In this business, making money is easy. Once you pick the boat and we start sailing, that's going to be smooth. Not easy, it's going to be smooth. But then starting to make money, it's definitely going to be difficult. Very hard on the face. It is going to be, you cannot be making money very easily just like that. If you've got experience, maybe, but if you've got no experience, starting fresh is going to be difficult. Point number 1. Second, if you have a job and you've got the savings, great, use it wisely. Now you can search for this one thing, money strategies. In this channel you'll be able to find so many videos that I did on money strategies, on how can you generate cash flow, how can you save, stuff like that, like pool management system and stuff, because this is going to be important. When you are into a job and you've got savings and you quit the job so you can get into entrepreneurship and start your business, what generally happens is you will start burning money. You will start draining the money, and the bucket over a period of time is going to get low. And then the struggle starts. We sometimes have to borrow money. We sometimes have, you sometimes get into a situation where you are completely cornered. You don't find any answers. Point number 3. Point number 3 is health. Obviously, when it comes to health, what happens is one of the biggest factors when it comes to health is you're not physically fit, or mentally you're not able to pull things off. Emotionally, you're not able to pull things off because there are a lot of things going within yourself, within mind. Maybe some relationship problems, maybe some friendship problems, maybe some family ties, maybe some a lot of things are happening when we get that is like a cloud for us. And we introverts, we think a lot, we overthink a lot. What happens is when there is a cloud, we are not doing things practically. This will slow you down. So we need to be having counter tactical strategies on everything that we struggle with. Point number 4 is you are definitely going to be your own struggle. You are definitely going to be your own obstacle. This is something that I've learned from one of the coaches that I wanted to be a part of the community. I couldn't because I was facing the second issue, money challenges, way 2 years back, still do, but then 2 years back also it was the same situation where she said, Fazal, stop working from here, start working from here. And when you're working from here, generally what happens is you get things done because this gets congruent. But most of the times you are going to be your own obstacle. That's what she said. And you are going to become your own bottleneck. So how can we just have to realize and recognize what are the things that stops us? And when we recognize those things, it becomes easier for us to counter them. Point number 5 is one of the members that I was having conversation with. This is common with you, common with me, common with so many members. This is something that I've connected for the last is game plan. This is going to stop you if you don't have a game plan. Though sometimes what happens is you know a lot of things, practical knowledge, theoretical knowledge, but then we lack experience. When we start off, we generally lack experience, or the experience that we already had, it exhausted till here. That's where you need someone's help who is already experienced in what they're doing, where you can take help from them. And generally, if we get sorted with time, money, health, when we get all sorted with this one, you come and get stuck over here. It's like, okay, there are so many things to be doing, I have to be doing, and I don't know what to do next. There's so many things I'm doing, and nothing seems to be working. Nothing seems to be working. There'll be one statement that's going on within you constantly. So a couple of ways I'll also add over here for you to help you understand. Okay, when it comes to game plan, a way out is reach out to people who are experienced than you in what you're doing. Maybe they might be like a month old in what they're doing, month more than what you're doing, a month ahead than where you are exactly, so they can help you and guide you and assist you and take you forward. That's what about the game plan. Second one, we're going reverse. The fourth one is when you become the obstacle, start thinking why you started in the first place, so that you can just anchor those emotions and keep moving forward, because you cannot anchor motivation that dies away. Third one is the health. Take care of your health first, mental, emotional, and physical. Work on claiming the time method, where 1 to 2 if it's dedicated for a task, just get it done. No disturbance in that hours. Like it's done. It's claimed. That hour is claimed. And when it comes to money, borrow money, take a loan, save, use your savings wisely, or don't quit the job. So these are the things that you can do. When it comes to time, again, the first one is something that you can work on time very consciously. Learn this method that I do is tracking. You can search for this one thing. You can search for productivity strategies. You'll be able to find a timeline. Search for timeline in the channel. You'll be able to find one or two specific videos where I talk about how do I track time of the whole day, so that it will become easier for me to see where the time is going and how can that time can be converted into a productive. So time, money, health, you, and the game plan. 5 points. Thank you so much for making this video a part of your day, this topic, and me a part of your day. May peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones.